one of the best defensive players in the league.
He's not going to be traded. That's all just, I was going to say bad words, but I'll refrain.
Trying to get clicks on their articles. There is no indication that the Raiders are stupid enough to trade Khalil Mack. Right now, it's just a pushing contest to see who blinks first. It has nothing to do with Aaron Donald. It has nothing to do with trading him. He's not going to sit out of the games because who wants to lose $800,000 per game? It's just ridiculous. People are trying to make highlights and headlines, and unfortunately, the Raiders are usually. I know this really sounds very cliched, but the Raiders are usually the subject of a lot of rumors and issues, and understandable. I get it. Historically, we've had a little bit of a bad. Oh gosh, what's a good word for it, Jenny? I don't even know.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm trying to say like we've had a bad reputation. I get it, and we've been in the headlines. Our founder was not exactly quiet about what he wanted to do, but so I mean it's not totally unwarranted. But guys, seriously, stop it. Give us a break. We need a break.
Do you think he's asking too much, or is the team trying to lowball him or something, or they have this crazy notion that, hey, you signed the contract, maybe you should play under it?
I think that he knows what he's worth, and he's just waiting to get what he wants.
It's the question right now is most likely, and this I have on fairly good authority, that it's between the guaranteed money and the bonus money. Mark Davis doesn't have a whole ton of money sitting in the bank. He just signed a humongous mortgage payment, basically, for $2 billion stadium. And so he doesn't have a whole lot of guaranteed money bonus money sitting in the bank. He's got to have some guaranteed money to put on the table, which Khalil Mack knows, or his agent knows. I think this is just a pissing contest between the agent and the Raiders. And unfortunately, Reggie McKenzie doesn't negotiate with terrorists, so he's going to give you money, and you're going to take the money that you get and understand that this is the team and we're going to take care of you, or you're not going to take it and you're going to play under your current contract, and you're going to get franchise tagged for the next 2 years, and by then you're going to be a 30-year-old linebacker who is hitting the open market.
We're going through that right now. It's basically what happened with Le'Veon Bell.
Right.
Same thing. It's like, oh, you don't like it? Well, okay, we'll franchise tag you, and then we'll try to work out something out. Oh, that didn't work. We'll franchise tag you again. Okay, yeah, and then we'll see it. So yeah, it's a bad deal for the players, but that's the deal. Hey, and they all signed it, so too bad.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, the teams have all the leverage in this.
Yep.
So
they sure do. So, yeah. One thing you can't describe the Raiders now or historically is boring. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, huge off-season. John Gruden comes in. What have you noticed what's the biggest thing that you've noticed that he has changed with the team?
All of our players? No.
Every single thing. I mean, everybody on the sidelines, pretty much. Anything from Reggie McKenzie down has been changed.
Yeah. He has created a team-like quality that the Raiders haven't seen in so long now. So that's really exciting to watch. Him and Carr are more than best friends. They are probably some kind of secret lovers.
Relationship, okay?
Yeah. But I don't know. It's awesome seeing him there on the sidelines, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do with the team. He is scary, as Chucky is, but yeah, he's not taking any crap.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
I know if I really want to make you angry, I will say the words "the game has passed him by," which I've heard. Which is pretty much a joke. I mean, he is known as the quarterback, a quarterback guru. So I would expect a big year from Carr. Now, wide receivers. Crabtree is gone, but Jordy Nelson is in. How do you think Jordy Nelson will do with this offense?
Amazing. He is a receiver that I think any team would be happy to have, given his consistent quality on the field and then his leadership off the field. He's already been kind of touted as a good locker room influence, a good guide. He's a mentor, and that's important for especially somebody like Amari Cooper. He's got somebody to work with him and to kind of, guide him through stuff. He hasn't had that. We've had nothing but crap on our offensive coordinator side of the ball. Mediocre is the best that we've gotten in the last, when was the last time Gruden was here? So it's so important to have somebody like that on the field. Crabtree was great. He was a great clutch red zone player, but I've said it time and time again, he's got a pattern, and he is following that pattern. He did the same thing in San Francisco. He'll have a couple good years in Baltimore. I think they'll probably get, a few real good seasons out of him, and then it'll be time for him to retire or move on again.
I was worried at first with Jordy, just because it's a big change for him. And Carr is different, obviously, but they are working really well together. Have been no issues so far, so that's good to see.
Their connection is great.
Yeah, that has a potential to be something special. Another wide receiver. Got to talk about another sore subject. Martavis Bryant.
That one probably hurts you to talk about too. I get it.
Oh no, we love that we traded Martavis Bryant. We are.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
We are thrilled.
You had some sour feelings about him before he left, though.
Oh yeah, last year was interesting, and then the previous years where he got suspended for drugs, those were interesting too.
Yeah.
Do you think he's actually going to make the team? At this point, it sounds like it's up in the air.
At this point, it sounds like he needs to get his crap together and stop pissing off Gruden, because that's all he's doing right now is not stepping up to the plate. Gruden knows he's just a freak athlete, and he can step on a field and change a game, but to date, he has not done that.
Right,
according to reports.
He's Gruden's white tiger.
Yes, the white tiger.
Yes.
I saw that quote and I just saw what the heck is going on. so you show up to see the white tiger, and maybe once every 12 or 13 times that the tiger does something, like, oh man.
Yeah, he comes out of his cage, graces you with his presence, if you will.
I don't know what his problem is. I hope he's okay, but last year he was an extreme disappointment, and it's just not. I mean, this is a contract year for him, so he has every incentive to. I mean, he's still on his rookie deal, I believe. So he has every incentive to just have a killer year, and who knows? I mean, I don't know. It does not look good for him.
Yeah, well, we saw last week with Obi that Obi Melifonwu got ostensibly cut because he wasn't dedicated to football. John Gruden's not afraid to give you your walking papers. Doesn't care what your name is, who you are, where you came from.
Yeah, that's good when it doesn't matter where you were drafted or whatever. If they don't think you're going to work out, see it. So, what do you see as an outlook for this team in terms of wins and losses?
Oh, Jenny's a lot more positive about that than I am, Jenny.
Like, you want my record or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's changed a lot over the last 4 months.
Yeah.
I'm saying 10-6.
What do you think, Angria?
I think I would be happy with a 9-7 season. I can see a lot more, but I'm cautiously optimistic, and especially after last season, it's hard to to go in full force 100% until we see the first, regular season game.
Well, I
against
didn't
the
say
Rams.
16-0, so.
Well, I would love to say 19-0, and I'd be perfectly happy to see that, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So.
We can be like every team's fan. This is our year.
Yep, this is our year. We're going to do it now. Woohoo!
Which we've been saying for 30 years.
How am I? I'm actually more optimistic than you guys, which is weird. I mean, 2 years ago they were 12-4, right? How about 11-5?
I don't know. I think that's a little. I don't.
I can see it, but you never know. It's hard to. I have a really hard time even offering a prediction because it's just difficult. It's way too difficult until you see actual teams on the field.
Yeah, everything and everyone is new this year, and they all have to play a different kind of way. It's not like we just got John Gruden. We got all new coaches. So it's just going to be completely different. So I don't even know what to think. As long as Carr stays healthy, I don't see an issue with 10-6.
Yeah, I mean, and that'll probably get you a playoff spot, so I can't complain about that. Real quick, the other teams in the AFC West, the Broncos don't look real good. At least from where I'm sitting. How do you think the Broncos will do?
The Broncos never look good to us.
They never look good. It's got to be the orange. I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry, Broncos fans. I know a few Broncos fans, and they're good people. Some of them are. Just like every fan base, anyways. Yeah, they're not looking great. I'm not real optimistic for the Broncos this year. So I guess I should say I'm not real scared of the Broncos this year. The only thing that worries me is that pass rush.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that could be scary.
Mm-hmm.
That could be scary. The Chiefs, they made their big move was replacing the quarterback. Now they have a ridiculously strong-armed rookie. Well, not rookie, but second-year player, Patrick Mahomes. How do you think they'll do?
He's going to throw 30 interceptions, calling it now.
First starting quarterback to throw more interceptions than
and that's in game one.
Yes.
We're not real optimistic about the Chiefs either. They have one of our cast-offs in their secondary now. They lost a real good cornerback, and yeah, it's not worrisome.
Yeah. So there you go. You don't have to worry about the Chiefs. You don't have to worry about the Broncos. What is up with the Chargers? Everybody loves them and just thinks that they're going to do great. Where is this coming from? I don't see it.
I don't know. I'm with you, but Angria, I don't know. You don't feel that way, do you? You think they're gonna be scary?
Chargers they were scary for a while, and then they just started bumping off players left and right. So they don't have any tight ends right now. I don't know who their starting tight ends are going to be. Hunter Henry's out for the season. They let go of Antonio Gates, which was just ridiculous in my opinion. They're always having problems on their kicking team. They lost one of the best young cornerbacks in the league. Jason Verrett's out again. They're just turning into a mess. They're just imploding. And it's unfortunate because they really did. I really was scared of the Chargers. They had a real good potential for taking the division without a problem.
So you said were, so you're not anymore?
No, not at all.
Cool. So we're going to be number one?
Yeah.
Easily. Just by default, everyone else sucks.
Everyone else, yeah, exactly. By default.
The Chargers every year, people get hurt or they start off slow and then they win a bunch of games at the end and they barely miss the playoffs. It's like, oh geez, they would be so tough if they actually made the playoffs. It would be such a tough team to play for. It's such a cliche. It happens almost every single year. It's like a broken record.
Yeah.
I'm a big hockey fan, and I don't know. Do you watch hockey, Joey?